Outdoors Delmarva covers everything outdoors, including real hunting and fishing situations involving wildlife. Now, we do our best each week to bring you tasteful content, but viewer discretion is advised. Now, enjoy the show.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
This week, we'll stay pretty close to home. Our first stop is the Carnival grounds in Hebron.
We'll scoot up to Delmar for the National Wild Turkey Federation's annual Jake's Day.
We'll slide down to Pocomoke with Scorchy Taws to check out some off-season dog training.
And we'll head back up to Salisbury to participate in the National Ride of Silence for bicycle safety. Outdoors Delmarva starts right now.
Welcome to Outdoors Delmarva, the show that celebrates our communities, our cultures and traditions, and the places we call home. My name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch. Jason, did you know that July is National Picnic Month? So, I thought we'd have a picnic.
That's great! I am starving. What'd you bring us?
Well, let's see. I've got fried chicken, potato salad, lots of kinds of chips, and chocolate cake.
Oh, my goodness. Well, come on, let's go.
Well, you know, since I'm trying to be a good work wife and you told me you're trying to watch your figure a little bit, I've got a surprise for you. Close your eyes. Here you go. The rest is for me.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here's Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
We hear it every day. There's just too much hustle and bustle going on in the world, and we all wish we could get back to the simpler times.
And traditions like the Hebron Carnival give us just that.
For 97 years, the Hebron Volunteer Fire Company has brought laughter and memories to not just those from Hebron, but to those of us from all across Delmarva.
The Carnival is a time-honored tradition that harkens back to simpler times. Times before the world of social media, times before a world of viral video clips and trendy internet dances. Back when stream meant an actual water source.
The Hebron Carnival still provides the simple, family fun that seems to be missing from our daily lives. And usually at no fault of our own. Life is just busy. Life is hectic. It's just the way it's become. But because of the Carnival, we all get a chance to disconnect from the world and recall the simpler times of summers long ago.
For me, the Hebron Carnival brings back so many childhood memories. And I really enjoy taking my son to do the activities around Delmarva that I participated in while growing up. The first year we took my son Riker to the Carnival, he rode a couple kiddie rides and ate cotton candy. But this past year, he was being a little daredevil and wanted to ride the Ferris wheel and the Scrambler too. And of course, he ate his body weight in chocolate ice cream. We came home with one of those fun large stuffed animals too after he popped a balloon with a dart.
There's plenty of nostalgic games and rides at the Carnival. Bingo was going strong each night with plenty of fun prizes to choose from if you got the opportunity to yell out bingo. And the corn kernels for markers surely takes me back.
The line for the oyster fritter sandwiches was definitely worth the wait each night too.
It's always nice to come back to the Carnival each year to see what's new, but also what's remained the same for generations. And the fireworks show during the 4th of July weekend is always special.
The Hebron Carnival is all about good, wholesome family fun, and I already can't wait to take my family back next year.
We go to the Carnival every year, and we took Riker this year, and he wanted to ride the Ferris wheel for the first time. It was so fun.
That's fantastic. And if you need more carnival action in your life, well, the Sharptown Fireman's Carnival is coming your way on August 3rd, and it runs through the entire month of August. Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru, returns right after these messages.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Lauren, we were just talking about the Hebron Carnival, which celebrated its 97th anniversary. That is quite a tradition.
That is, and another tradition that is about 80 years younger is the National Wild Turkey Federation's annual Jake's Day in Delmar.
Well, we're out here trying to introducing youngsters to the great sport of archery and shooting, just letting them feel it and see that, hey, this is an easy enough thing they can do and enjoy some success at it. And hopefully what we're doing in doing that is bringing these kids to the outdoors and introducing them to a lot of different aspects of outdoor activities, and hopefully they'll find one. We really hope it's going to be bow hunting and archery, But of course, it could be fishing, it could be turkey hunting, it could be the BB courses that they have here, a whole multitude of things that they're going to go ahead and participate in here. But hopefully they're going to find one or two or all that gets them outdoors.
There were activities aplenty for the kids to participate in, including the chance to build their own birdhouse that they could take home with them. But the whole day started with an informational class about turkeys with Bob Long from the Maryland Department of Natural Resources.
Turkeys, you don't see them fly very often, but they actually can fly pretty fast. Does anybody know how fast turkey can fly?
55 miles per hour.
You were listening last year, weren't you? All right, you deserve a prize. Come on up and get a prize. Who knows where turkeys sleep?
Trees.
You got it. You get a prize. All right, they sleep in trees. People don't realize that. You see them on the ground all the time, but they sleep up in trees. We call it roosting.
Lauren and I were persuaded to try our skills at the archery range, and you might be able to tell who did just a little better than the other.
Right, a lot of kids keep coming back to us, and many times this proves to be one of the most popular stations at these type of events. And I got to tell you too, well, the other good thing about it is those kids get associated around responsible adults. So there's a lot of soft lessons taught there, responsibility and safety, manners, and doing things in the right way. So those kids, they don't even realize they're picking those skills up, and most people don't even realize we're putting them out there, and even doing it ourselves. Oftentimes we don't realize that. People don't even understand what it means. It gives the kids a big boost in their self-confidence. When they see they come up to the line and they're going, I've never shot a bow before. And we can give them some quick construction, and we can have them hitting the target or maybe even busting a balloon. And when their eyes light up and that big smile on their face comes, that's a huge, huge life changer for them. As minuscule as it may sound, it gives them that level of self-confidence. Then they become more confident in themselves and their abilities not only to do with the archery, but I'm going to go try something else that I've never done before. I'm going to go try fishing, or I'm going to try the BB guns, or I'm going to learn some more about turkey hunting. And again, it gets them out, it makes them, opens up that shell many kids are in, and it lets them feel connected to the outdoor community.
Get outdoors, Delmarva!
I always love it when we're able to join in on the fun, even though you did beat me in the archery arena.
Oh yes, and I'm so glad there was an audience there to witness that, but don't worry, you can try again next year, Jason. Be sure to check out the State Line Strutters page on Facebook to get more information about the 18th annual Jake's Day.
Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. We'll be right back.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru, Higher Standards. Sponsored by Shorts Marine, Everything But the Water, and Bell Creek Equipment. For farm, home, or fun, Bell Creek is #1.
Well, Lauren, we are certainly in the dog days of summer.
And in this week's Remembering Scorchy Taws, we head to Pocomoke to see how dogs retrieve in preparation for hunting season.
Honoring the life and legacy of Scorchy Taws, thanks to Shorts Marine in Long Neck, Delaware. Shorts Marine, Everything But the Water.
Good girl, good girl. Ready to get a birdie? Ready to get a bird? Come on now, good girl. Sable.
This is a story of a father, his son, a treasured memory, and a dog named Sable.
She's right in her peak right now. She's doing real well, about the best she's done since we've had her.
Quite an understatement from 17-year-old Reed Sterrett Jr. of Pocomoke, because Sable, a 5-year-old black lab, recently won the title of Maryland 1990 Master Gun Dog of the Year.
The Master is the highest you can go, and that's the competition which she competes in. She competes against anywhere from 30 to 70 dogs at a time.
Along with Reed Jr. and Reed Sr., Sable is but part of our Sterrett story. The treasured memory we alluded to is Linda, wife of Reed Sr., mother of Reed Jr., who lost her life in an automobile accident a year ago. A tragedy that not only took away wife and mother, but the driving force behind Sturrock Kennels.
Ever since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, she encouraged me to train with the dogs, to work with the dogs, and was always one to help push me and give me the extra encouragement that I needed to go as far as I've gone.
It was only that father and son had one another to lean upon that allowed them to withstand the mental devastation. And it is only now they are beginning to recover.
Very slowly, but I think we're coming back. It's been bittersweet in many ways. The day Reed qualified this dog for her national qualification, I could feel her presence there, and I don't think I ever wanted her there as badly as I did that day. It was her son, her favorite dog, stuff.
Although she is gone, Linda's candle will always burn.
I feel it at the trials, I feel it in training, I feel it down here in the kennels on a day-to-day basis.
This is a story that cannot have a happy ending, only a comforting one, fueled by the treasured memories of a wife and mother and a dog named Sable. Scorchy Taws wandering our Delmarvelous land for WBOC News.
Remembering Scorchy Taws is presented by Shorts Marine, online at shortsmarine.com.
Did you know the dog days of summer are an actual time period? The dog days of summer are July 3rd to August 11th.
Did you know in ancient times it was believed that the star Alpha Canis Majoris,
AKA the dog star,
was responsible for the hotter weather due to its position in the sky?
Did you know the Earth will continue to wobble as it rotates, thus shifting the planet?
Which means one day that same star will be rising during the last months of the year.
And we'll have to get used to saying the dog days of winter instead?
Now you do.
Did You Know is sponsored by North Bay Marina. Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
We're no stranger to participating in events that benefit the community. And as members of the Draper Media family, bicycle safety really resonates with us.
Yeah, and when I heard that the National Ride of Silence was coming to Salisbury, well, I had to pump up the bike tires and grab my helmet.
Tonight, we number many, but we ride as one. In honor of those not with us, friends, mothers, fathers, sisters, sons.
In 2003, a Texas cyclist was hit and killed in a bike car crash. His cycling community organized the first silent bike ride to commemorate him and to help them mourn. From that, 200 countries and over 400 communities across the world participate in a ride of silence on the third Wednesday of May in every month, because May is Bike Month. That's how it started, and now it's in Maryland's Eastern Shore. It goes through downtown. We leave here and go down Main Street past Mojo's, and then we come back up Circle to Division, and Division to Carroll, Carroll to Waverly, Waverly to South. Then we go up to Eastern Shore, over to Beglin, and Beglin all the way to Riverside, through the roundabout, back up to Main Street. And my hope is that we gather here on the steps and take a photo to commemorate the number of cyclists that showed up for the inaugural Ride of Silence. Similar to the original event in 2003, where a group of cyclists organized a silent ride for somebody that they lost to a car-bike crash. It's a silent ride to commemorate those who no longer ride with us, and for motorists to see us en masse on the street, just an awareness, so that we remember we're sharing the road with them, and they remember that they're sharing the road with us. Normally when you see us, we're just going to work or the grocery store, we're going someplace, and you may see one or two people. But when a group of us get together, city planners, the whole city and the county takes note of, oh, that's how many people we have that ride, or would ride if we provided the infrastructure, and safe infrastructure. It's very important that we're seen in a large number. Normally on the ride, because we're riding silently, we think a lot about, it could have been me, I still get to pedal, and the more we ride, the more miles we have in the saddle, the more likely it is that at some point we will be hit. So it's just to bring awareness that we're all on the road together and nobody wants to remember the loss or to remember hitting somebody.
Just like motorcycle safety, bicycle safety is everyone's responsibility. If you're on two wheels, make yourself visible to other drivers and obey local traffic laws. Now, if you're in a vehicle, make sure you're keeping your eyes on the road and give those on two wheels just a little bit of extra space.
Coming up, we're going to check out your latest pictures. Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. We'll be right back.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru, Higher Standards. Sponsored by Shorts Marine and Bell Creek Equipment.
It's time to flip through the photo album and take a look at your latest pictures.
Thanks to our friends at North Bay Marina.
3-year-old Delaney Hurley loves being outdoors. Here's a picture of her taking care of her pet bunny, and another picture of her feeding the goat at Emily's Produce in Cambridge. And that is the perfect goat feeding outfit. I love your tutu, Delaney.
Billy Joe Lagana captured a photo of an eagle near Blackwater Wildlife Refuge.
Carter and Cade Stafford, along with Kyler Falski, enjoyed their first time crabbing at Brokill Beach.
Outdoors Delmarva viewer pictures are sponsored by North Bay Marina.
The 23rd Blessing of the Combines will be held on Saturday, August 5th in Snow Hill, Maryland.
The Parade of Combines is at 11 a.m. and there's plenty of fun-filled activities going on the entire day, along with food trucks and exhibits.
To find out more information on this upcoming event, go to blessingofthecombines.org.
Now it's time to check out the Mount of the Week.
Brought to us by Longhorn Butcher and Taxidermy in Pittsville.
This beautiful buck was harvested in Worcester County by Amanda Lynch of Ocean City, Maryland.
That's going to do it for us this week, but keep sending in those pictures by emailing us at outdoors@wboc.com.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope that you'll be back again next week as we get ready for the OCRV show. We'll do a little free family fishing in Ocean Pines, and we stop by and see our friends at Gateway Subaru.
But until then, my name is Lauren Hitch.
And I'm Jason Lee.
And we hope to see you
Outdoors Delmarva.
Outdoors Delmarva, a Draper Media production, is presented by Gateway Subaru, Higher Standards. Sponsored by Shorts Marine, everything but the water. And Bell Creek Equipment. For farm, home, or fun, Bell Creek is #1.
Three, two. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're getting together.
I am together.
3, 2.
What? That wasn't me that time.
Okay.
I don't like.
It kind of angles your legs in.
It does a lot. Sorry. One more time on that one.
We're no stranger in participating with event.
Can you see the red light? It's been going. I have all of it.
Salisbury.
Yes.